The first underground nuclear test was conducted by India at A. Jaisalmer, B. Pokhran, C. Kalpakkam, D. Narora. The correct answer is Pokhran. Main source of is monazite sand. A. Uranium, B. polonium, C. hafnium, D. thorium. The correct answer is thorium. A radioactive isotope undergoes decay with respect to time following law. A. Logarithmic, B. Exponential, C. Linear, D. Inverse square. The correct answer is exponential. Atoms of U-238 and U-235 differ in structure by 3. A. Electrons and 3 protons, B. Protons, C. Neutrons, D. Electrons. The correct answer is neutrons. Heavy water D2O in a nuclear reactor serves as A. Coolant, B. Moderator, C. Both AB, D. Neutron absorber. The correct answer is both AB. Which of the following nuclear materials is fissile? A. Uranium-238, B. Thorium-232, C. Plutonium-239, D. None of these. The correct answer is Plutonium-239. Extraction of uranium from its ore is done using methods: A. Electrometallurgical, B. Pyrometallurgical, C. Chemical, D. Physical beneficiation. The correct answer is chemical. The main ore of uranium is A. pitchblende, B. monazite sand, C. cassiterite, D. chalcopyrite. The correct answer is pitchblende. Function of control rod in a nuclear reactor is to control A. temperature, B. pressure, C. fuel consumption, D. absorption of neutrons. The correct answer is absorption of neutrons. The ratio of neutrons to protons of an element having a mass number and atomic number of 80 and 40 respectively is A. 1, B. 0.5, C. 2, D. 4. The correct answer is 1. Fast breeder reactors are most usable in India because of our largest deposits: A. thorium, B. plutonium, C. uranium, D. none of these. The correct answer is thorium. In the nuclear reaction 93N239 put 239, the missing particle is a N. A. electron, B. proton, C. neutron, D. position. The correct answer is electron. Critical mass is the minimum mass of nuclear fissile material required for the A. sustainment of chain reaction, B. power generation on commercial scale, C. economic power generation, D. none of these. The correct answer is sustainment of chain reaction. Critical energy should be the neutron binding energy of the atom in order to initiate a nuclear fission: A equal to, B less than, C more than, D either more or less. The correct answer is more than. The main ore of thorium is A. pitchblende, B. monazite sand, C. limonite, D. galena. The correct answer is monazite sand. Unit of radioactivity is A. barn, B. Fermi, C. angstrom, D. Curie. The correct answer is Curie. Coolant present in the primary circuit of a pressurized water reactor is high pressure: A. subcooled water, B. saturated water, C. superheated steam, D. saturated steam. The correct answer is saturated water. First experimental observation of nuclear fission was done by A. Plain, B. Rutherford, C. Fermi, D. Hahn and Strassmann. The correct answer is Fermi. U-235 content in enriched uranium that is normally used in power reactors, e.g. at Tarapur atomic power plant, is about %. A 85, B 50, C 3, D 97. The correct answer is 3. Bhabha Atomic Research Center BARC, located at Trombay near Bombay, has A5 operating research reactors, namely Apsara, Sira, Zelina, Purnima and Dhurva. B. A 420 megawatt nuclear power plant. C. A very large capacity 100 tons year heavy water plant. D. All A, B and C. The correct answer is 5 operating research reactors, namely Apsara, Sira, Zelina, Purnima and Dhurva. H2 is a better coolant than CO2 due to its relatively A. lower density, B. higher specific heat, C. non-reactivity to uranium, D. lower neutron capture cross-section. The correct answer is higher specific heat. The half-life period of a radioactive element is 100 days. After 400 days, 1 gm of the element will be reduced to gm. A 14, B 18, C 12, D 116. The correct answer is 116. Nucleus of tritium has neutrons. A1, B2, C3, D5. The correct answer is 2. Percentage of natural uranium present in uranium ore found in Jadugoda Jharkhand is A 0.1, B1, C3, D12. The correct answer is 0.1. A fast breeder reactor. A utilizes fast neutrons for causing fission. B converts fertile material, e.g. U-238 into fissile material Po-239. C normally employs molten sodium as coolant. D all A, B and C. The correct answer is all A, B and C. Commercial power generation from fusion reactor is not yet possible because A. it is difficult to control nuclear fusion reaction. B. the fuel required, i.e. deuterium tritium, is scarce. C. it is difficult to initiate fusion reaction. D. quantity of fuel required for initiating fusion reaction is prohibitively high. The correct answer is it is difficult to control nuclear fusion reaction. Candu reactor is a nuclear reactor. A. natural uranium-fueled heavy water-cooled moderated. B. highly enriched uranium-85 U-235 fueled. C. homogeneous. D. fast breeder. The correct answer is natural uranium-fueled heavy water-cooled moderated. Which of the following is a non-fissile material? A. plutonium-239. B. uranium-235. C. uranium-233. D. thorium-232. The correct answer is thorium-232. Use of molten metal as a coolant in fast breeder reactor helps in A. rapid heat transfer from the core. B. accelerating the reaction rate in the core. C. breeding neutrons. D. accelerating the neutrons. The correct answer is rapid heat transfer from the core. What is the average life of a radioactive atom having a half-life period of T? A. 1.44 T. B. 0.14 T. C. 14.4 T. D. 2 T. The correct answer is 1.44 T. Secondary cooling circuit is a must in molten sodium-cooled fast breeder reactor for A. achieving high degree of superheat in the steam. B. faster heat removal rate from the core. C. lowering the coolant circulation pressure. D. avoiding the mixing of water with radioactive sodium as it may cause explosion. The correct answer is avoiding the mixing of water with radioactive sodium as it may cause explosion. The main purpose of control rod in a nuclear reactor is to control the chain reaction and hence the power output by regulating the number of secondary neutrons causing fission. B. Emission of hazardous radiation. C. Conversion of fissile material into fertile material. D. Velocity of the secondary neutrons. The correct answer is chain reaction and hence the power output by regulating the number of secondary neutrons causing fission. Nuclear power reactor located at Tarapur is of type A. Fast breeder. B. Pressurized water. C. Boiling water. D. Gas cooled. The correct answer is boiling water. Which of the following is not an ore of uranium? A. Pitchblende. B. Kyanite. C. Carnotite. D. Riscolite. The correct answer is kyanite. Which one is different for the neutral atoms of the isotopes of an element? A. Atomic weights. B. Atomic numbers. C. Number of protons. D. Number of electrons. The correct answer is atomic weights. Which of the following gases has very high neutron capture cross-section making it unsuitable as a coolant in nuclear reactor? A. N2. B. He. C. CO2. D. H2. The correct answer is N2. The number of neutrons in the nucleus of uranium-233 U-233 is A. 141. B. 92. C. 233. D. 325. The correct answer is 141. The ratio of mass of a neutron to that of an electron is about 1839. What is the ratio of the mass of a proton to that of an electron? A. 159. B. 1837. C. 2537. D. 10,000. The correct answer is 1837. Pick out the wrong statement. A. The ratio of the density of the nucleus to that of the atom is 1012. B. Particle is identical with a doubly charged helium ion. C. The mass of deuterium atom is half that of helium atom. D. Gamma rays are high energy electrons. The correct answer is gamma rays are high energy electrons. The disintegration rate of a radioactive element. A. Progressively increases. B. Progressively decreases. C. Remains constant throughout. D. May increase or decrease depending on the material. The correct answer is progressively decreases. Pick out the wrong statement. A. Atoms with same number of nucleons but different number of protons are called isobars. B. Atoms with same number of protons but different number of nucleons are called isotopes. C. Out of and rays the one having maximum penetration power are rays. D. The product formed by emission of particle has mass number less by 4 units than the parent nuclide. The correct answer is atoms with same number of protons but different number of nucleons are called isotopes. Which of the following is the most harmful for the human being? A. Rays. B. X-rays. C. Rays. D. Ultraviolet rays. The correct answer is rays. Heavy water is preferred over ordinary water as a coolant because it A. Acts both as an efficient coolant as well as a moderator. B. Can be heated to a higher temperature without pressurizing. C. Is less prone to radiation damage. D. All A, B, and C. The correct answer is all A, B, and C. An element having large number of is most easily subjected to nuclear fission. A. Protons. B. Electrons. C. Neutrons. D. Nucleons. The correct answer is nucleons. Coolant used in a fast breeder reactor is A. Molten sodium. B. Heavy water. C. Ordinary water. D. Helium. The correct answer is molten sodium. Molten sodium is used as a coolant in a fast breeder reactor because of its A. Excellent moderating properties. B. Neutron breeding capability. C. Faster heat removal capability from the core. D. Capability to increase the reaction rate in the core. The correct answer is faster heat removal capability from the core. Neutrons have mass approximately equal to that of atoms. A. Hydrogen. B. Helium. C. Deuterium. D. None of these. The correct answer is hydrogen. Pressure of core 2 gas, which is a coolant in the Calder-Hall nuclear reactor, is kgfcm2. A. 0.2. B. 7. C. 35. D. 50. The correct answer is 7. The electric power generation cost in nuclear power plant is less than that in a coal-based thermal power plant, mainly because the A. Fuel cost per unit power generated is less. B. Thermal efficiency of the former is higher. C. Maintenance cost of the former is less. D. None of these. The correct answer is fuel cost per unit power generated is less. Heavy water used in the nuclear reactors to slow down the speed of neutrons is A. Highly purified water. B. A compound of oxygen and deuterium. C. Water having dissolved salts of heavy metals. D. None of these. The correct answer is a compound of oxygen and deuterium.